Sup gang? So today we are going to be welding the feet onto the goat and his horns. So what I've done is I've lifted him up with the crane and we're just going to put his feet into position, get it all lined up, see where we're at, and then get him sitting square and so that we can work out so he's not leaning or leaning backwards. He's square, stood straight, looking forward. Powerful stance. So we're going to clean up all these edges. We're going to clean up these edges. In fact, I've already cleaned these edges up. I'm just going to clean up these edges, chamfer them, put them in position, tack them in place, and I'm going to see how it looks overall. Once it's looking good, then I'm going to go run around with the welder and just zip up the welds and then start fettling them in so he looks as if he's cast in one whole piece. Goggles on. Foundry man, unite! Go! Now, in order for the sculpture to be fixed to the ground, we need fixings. Now we're going to use 20mm threaded bar, but we need to weld the threaded bar into the bottom of the goat's feet. So we've got a space here which now can accommodate a fixing. So I'm then going to clean this area out and then I'm going to weld in the threaded bar into there. I'm going to have it square, but I'll do all that once we've worked out all the angles on the actual legs to the body, but I'm just going to clean out this area in preparation for the welding. There's one. That there lines up beautifully well. You see that? So this line here, where my finger is, lines up beautifully well. It's feathering off into the bottom leg, so I know that this is in the exact place it should be. That never happens. So basically, all four legs are tacked on, but this back right and the front left are slightly lifting off the floor, so they're not square. So I'm just going to cut this tack and I'm going to bash it with a hammer so it just sits flat, re-tack it, look at it again, and then zip up the whole welds so then I can start grinding and fetching. So now he's freestanding, we can take off the chains. I can get this out tucked way, put this back like that, and I'm just going to weld up the rest of the seams here, and then we're going to stick his horns on, take off my little hat, although he does suit it. Get the horns, so we've got these horns here, these beastie things here, yeah? And they're going to be just, I think this one goes on the other side. This one goes here, like so. Beauty, sits on there like that. This horn comes all the way down here. I'm going to just weld up all these little core pinholes that are on the actual side of the horn themselves. Then I'm going to tack the horns on, and then the whole goat is welded together, ladies and gents. And then we move on to fettling the soldier. So we need to keep our tungsten sharp, like our minds, because otherwise, if you don't keep your tungsten sharp, you get a really poor connection to your parent metals. So we've got our ceramic shroud, we've got our lovely tungsten, and then we've got our swan neck here, which then houses your tungsten, and then you've got the collet inside, which then, once this is turned, it compresses the collet, and then it makes this nice and tight. Just how we like it. Ooh.